I've been stuck for the past few months because I lost an excellent pair of VOMM tweezers that I've had for about 10 years now, and parts were pinging all over the place using other tweezers. I think they're no longer available in the UK, but fortunately I knew the size and shape, so I got a couple of Wiha ones that looked identical. Personally, I'm very comfortable with 1mm flat tips because they work for a lot of typical SMD parts. The ones on the left were slightly cheaper than the ones on the right. I think it's worth going for the more expensive ones because they're slightly longer and also they bulge out a little bit more too, which to me just feels more comfortable if you have medium or large hands. But the important thing is that both of these pairs are actually very similar to the ones that I lost. The model 32325 is the lower cost one, and it grips all of the component sizes that I tested reliably. However, if you're working with 0402 regularly, then you may want slightly smaller tipped tweezers. The model 44523 has the same tip size, and because it's slightly longer, it actually feels just like the older VOMM tweezers that I lost. I'm very happy with these. For 0402 size parts, the VOMM 3612 is pretty good. It's not useful for larger parts, however. It is shape code 7ABB in case you wish to try a different manufacturer. Here I'm using the 3612 with an 0402 capacitor, and I'm very happy moving the part around with it. 0402 components are almost weightless, and so any tiny bit of magnetization, even though these tweezers are supposed to be non-magnetic, or any bit of flux residue on the tweezers will make the part cling to the tweezers. But of course this isn't an issue normally when the part is being soldered down before the tweezers are lifted. Here I'm using the model 44523 with a larger SOT23 part. These tweezers are actually fine with SOIC and TSOT parts as well, because the tips are separated by about 8mm when they're in the fully open state. Here I'm using the same tweezers with an 0805 resistor. This is an 0603 capacitor. And this is an 0402 capacitor. Thanks for watching.